Hi Angela, thank you for purchasing the essay correction and for sending them in to us. Very much appreciate that. My name's Daphne. I'm one of the essay tutors here. So international marketing is sometimes seen as invasive and an intrusion. Difficult words, we need to show the examiner we understand them into the country in question. Others argue it's a necessary and economical form of education, in addition to spreading ideas, language and culture. There's a lot of information in this title, isn't there? Discuss both views and give your opinion. So as globalization has increased in popularity, you want the present perfect in here. It's not finished, so this idea, this idea of unfinished, as globalization has increased, now we've lost the title, and popularity in modern society, not the. International marketing has become widespread all around the world. Okay, international marketing or advertising. So really, it is advertising we're talking about and not trade. Very important that we show the examiner we understand that. Despite the many advantages of global trading has brought us, okay, and I'm cautious here because we don't want to talk about trading. We really want this idea of advertising. So global selling or promotion of goods through this kind of selling. And so advantages, you have to have has, your verb, brought us. Many still see it as a form of intrusion. Okay, be careful because I really need to know you understand that word, in which both facets of this would be presented. Yes, okay, into their country. And then you need to pause there, and I'll tell you why. So you could use the word inappropriate. So many people see it as inappropriate, that's an adjective, to their country because, and I don't want you to give me all the essay, but I want you to give me a little bit here. So on the course, we talk about how to do these introductions and how to build them really carefully. So for me, you need a bit more in this intro. And then you can put both aspects of the issue will be discussed in this essay, okay? But you need to give your opinion. So also in the intro, you need your opinion because it's an opinion essay. So important to know what to include in each type of essay. So to begin with, one of the most vital benefits, plural, provided by trading with other countries is the economical aspect. So I don't want you to talk about trade. I want you to talk to me about advertising. This is really, really important. On one hand, when exporting goods, the country's GDP will definitely increase. On the other, importing goods not only provides people with a wider range of choices, but widens perspective and knowledge. This includes, okay, so I totally get what you're saying, and it's quite neat. You're not making many mistakes, but you really want to be talking about advertising here. On the one hand, when promoting, selling, advertising goods, I'm not so worried about that because I want you to talk about the range of products on offer to consumers. Consumers have a better choice, there's more competition, the prices tend to decrease. All sorts of reasons why it's a good idea. I want that whole paragraph on all the good things about advertising internationally. So competition, the goods are cheaper, all these things. And you give me a lovely example that where everyone can buy goods at a better price, that sort of thing. But you really want to be talking about advertising. So you can use an example of Nike. All around the world you can get these products, and it's beneficial because the prices have gone down, that kind of thing. If that's going to be your good paragraph. So you're going to say, no, it's not an invasion. It's really important. On the contrary, so better for task 2, for task 1, I would actually go however, as a linking word. Many may be concerned with the potential rise in unemployment. This is due to the excess amount of goods being imported, usually at lower price. Good. Making the market more competitive leads to more local workers being fired, or seeing their businesses suffer. For example, with the introduction of McDonald's in many countries. Local food outlets have been forced to close, whatever, that sort of thing. So it's really important, that idea of just, you're absolutely right here, just develop it a bit more, get that into a nice example there. Furthermore, foreign traders sell their goods may be considered invasive economically. I wouldn't worry about that. I'd much rather you gave these sort of really real examples. You want to do a good point here, build it into a real paragraph there. Here, if you're going to talk about the benefits, that's fantastic. If you want to say it's not suitable, you could talk about Zara clothing, and you could say how Zara clothing advertises clothes which might be inappropriate to certain countries. So keep it away from trade, think more about advertising on social media or wherever. Here, not all in all, you need to go in conclusion, and you need to repeat your opinion. I believe that it's an opinion essay. Although trading may have some drawbacks to the economy, it could be an incentive. Don't need however, not with although, keep going. It could be an incentive. That's a good point. You don't want an example there, because your example should be up here. As an advocate, okay, I strongly believe it will continue to improve. Okay, that's fine. The main problem here, you've written a nice essay. The main two things, okay? You need to develop your ideas a lot more, so your paragraphs need to be longer with more information in them. Most important, you need to understand the question, but a lot of people find this question very difficult. Can be confusing, okay? So also you need to understand the different kinds of essays. So for an opinion essay, how to structure it. You need to mention this idea, spreading ideas, language and culture. You've mentioned it a little bit here, but we need to develop that more. So there's lots, I think, to be working on before you do your exam. Have a look at the course that we do. I think that could really help you if you're kind of struggling with your preparation, and if you feel that you could benefit for some more feedback like this, and Ben's really, really good guidance and his videos on how to write your essay. If you've already got 6.5, there's a guarantee on this, so you may find that really interesting. Okay, let me just get the picture in here. So, line graph illustrates number of travellers, millions on the Caribbean island in a span of 7 years. Okay, overall, rising trend could be observed. Really nice. Well done. Good. I like your overall sentence. That's very important. Brilliant. More specifically, the number of visitors staying on cruise ships skyrocketed over years from 0.25. Yeah, 0.25. Yeah, but wouldn't that be 250,000? You can't have 0.25 visitors. I think that's probably what you mean. 250,000. Okay. So just think logically about that one. A similar pattern is also evident in the number of people on vacation, which doubled, okay, then reached past tense a plateau, lasting for approximately a year before it surged. Okay, good, that's absolutely fine. In contrast, so don't use on the other hand in task 1. So in contrast, travellers staying on the island fluctuated over the 7-year period. Yeah, fluctuated is a bit overused. It suggests much more variety. I mean, it's not really fluctuated. You could just say varied. It's a bit more moderate, but I think that's what you need over the period. Starting from 0.8 million. Okay. And then not which remain, but I would go before remaining. Do a participle here. Relatively stable for a year, followed by, so let's just really work on the grammar here, followed by, you've got that, a rise, comma there, ultimately reaching, because you're describing quite a long period, reaching one point. I have a witnesses surprisingly, how do you know? No opinion. Whereas in the meantime, the number of people who want to get a cruise name tripled. Okay, good, I like that. Well done. You've made that connection between the two, which is really important. So the main message here is group and compare. But you've done that one really nicely. Well done. So I'm very happy with that one. Okay, good work. Let me know a bit more about your IELTS journey. Be good to hear back from you. Let me know when you're planning to do the exam and what kind of preparation you're doing and how we can help you.